Mm. Hey YouTube. Hold on, y'all. Darian. That Amazon stuff is coming, so listen for the door and bring it in. All right, shut my door. Thanks. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay, so we're back with another video. Hey, my fucking strangers. Okay, so I just got back from getting my hair locked, well, retwisted, and my nails filled in. See, the lady put these little diamonds on for free. Because I don't do all that androgynous, all that diamond and glitter and all that shit. You know how bitches be having like whole fingers of diamonds. Didn't mean to flip y'all off, but I'm back with another reaction video. I was trying to figure out what other videos I can react to, and I listen to a lot of scary stories and stuff like that on YouTube, and a lot of countdown videos, my top 5s, my top 15s, my top 10s, and my favorite scary story or things that happened or whatever. I'm gonna word this so much differently when I start recording. My favorite person to listen to is Corpse Husband, but I think he's taking a break because he might be sick or something. I hope he's all right because I don't know what's going on. Nobody knows what's going on. I follow him on Twitter. He's still active on Twitter, but he hasn't uploaded anything to YouTube in a long time. Not since early last year. So in the meantime, I'm going to be listening. I'm on YouTube. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to be watching top 5 scary YouTube videos. And that's the name of the channel, Top 5 Scary YouTube Videos. So the list is actually top 5 scary times YouTubers went to jail. And I had no idea that YouTubers were going to jail. It was uploaded maybe like 20 minutes ago. So I'm going to go ahead and get this reaction done, and hopefully it's interesting enough that I'll actually want to upload it. So hold on, y'all. Plus I want to get a couple of reactions done before that R. Kelly shit comes on tonight. And then I'll be on Instagram and I'll be uploading some videos of me reacting to the R. Kelly shit. You know, the surviving R. Kelly. So we'll talk about that later. Okay, let's get into this shit.
We admire them, we watch them daily, we revel in their lives, their vlogs, and sometimes their dating history. But YouTubers are human and definitely make mistakes, some slightly worse than others. So today on Top 5 Scary Videos, we're going to be discussing the scary times YouTubers went to jail. If you haven't already, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another scary vid. Also, make sure to stick around until the end of the video where I'll be reading out a few of your comments. Let's jump in.
Girls. All I've ever wanted was to
I remember this guy. He's been on other lists. I think he was stalking somebody or some shit like that.
I wanted sex. I wanted love, affection, adoration.
In at 5, Charles Ross. We're going to start with a somewhat funny one here, considering this list gets real dark real fast. In 2013, YouTube prankster Charles Ross, who has garnered over 1 million subscribers on his controversial channel, decided to take things to a higher and much more personal level. It was outside of a movie theater in Florida that Charles thought it appropriate to film himself giving strangers wedgies. Yes, wedgies. However, one victim of the pranksters pressed charges against the YouTuber, resulting in his arrest. He spent the night in jail and was released the next day on a $750 bond. However, not too long later in 2017, Charles was once again arrested for stealing stop signs, which, as we know, could have resulted in a lot of fatalities. So putting this guy away is a blessing for all of us. In at 4, Matthew Cordell. On September 3rd, 2013, Matthew Cordell received over 3 million views on his small YouTube channel, quickly becoming the most popular video he had uploaded. Now, the subject matter was what drew in his audience, and it's the subject matter that got him arrested. In the video titled "I Killed a Man," Cordell confesses to killing a man while driving drunk. He was ultimately arrested and pleaded guilty to the crime, which took place on June 22nd. He was sentenced to 6.5 years in prison and has a lifetime driving ban.
Well, that was some dumbass shit that white people do.
The highway, directly into oncoming traffic.
Why would you confess to that?
In at 3, Candy Johnson. Candy Johnson is a popular beauty guru on YouTube with nearly 4 million subscribers on her constantly growing channel. However, back in 2010, Candy was faced with 2 criminal charges, child endangerment and refusal to put her son in middle school. First occurred while she was on a business trip in LA, leaving her 12-year-old son home alone to fend for himself. Police that arrived at her house noted that it was almost unlivable, with plates and food covering nearly all of the surfaces. Candy pleaded guilty to both charges and was locked in the slammer for 90 days. However, to top things off, Candy asked her fans to pay for her court fees, and many believe the money she asked for was far more than what she needed, although this is unconfirmed. Though her channel is successful, she has lost a lot of fans and subscribers due to her criminal charges and scamming her fans out of thousands. In at 2, Trey Eric Sessler. A YouTuber with the name Lenscap Productions, a channel focusing on anime and video games, was arrested on March 20th, 2012 after police discovered his family had been brutally slain in their home. His mother, father, and brother from Waller, Texas were shot multiple times by Sessler. Writing was discovered all over the walls, citing his love for his family and God. Following his arrest, he admitted to the police that, I quote, he didn't want them to know about his upcoming Columbine-inspired massacre. Disgusting. Trey was charged with capital murder and has been serving a life sentence since August 2012. And finally, in at number 1, Elliot Rodger. Now this one is slightly cheating considering the YouTuber didn't go to prison, but if he were still alive, he would certainly be locked up for the rest of his life with no possibility of parole. On May 23rd, 2014, Elliot Rodger killed 6 people and injured 14 in Isla Vista, California. The attacks only ending when Elliot killed himself inside of his vehicle near the University of California campus. The attack began when he took a knife to 3 men in his apartment, killing them all. Following that, he drove to a sorority house. However, he failed to gain access, resulting in him shooting 3 women outside, 2 of which died. Then drove by a deli, shooting 1 man inside. He then went on a shooting spree, killing any pedestrians he could find around the Isla Vista area. In the final showdown, Elliot exchanged gunfire with police. He received a non-fatal gunshot wound to the hip, and then he drove his car to a parking lot and shot himself in the head. After the first attack occurred inside of the apartment, Elliot uploaded a video to YouTube titled Elliot Rodger's Retribution. In it, he discussed his attack and his motives, and that he wished to punish women for rejecting him.
I will slaughter every single spoiled, stuck-up, blonde slut.
Well, there we have it. What did you guys think? Were there any YouTube criminals that we missed? Leave us all your thoughts and feelings in the comments down below, and perhaps we can do a part 2. Before I go though, I just want to read a few comments from one of our last videos.
No, I don't want to listen to the comments. Okay, this Elliot Rodgers guy, it sounds like he was a fucking geek in school, and he's one of those guys that, you know, don't get a lot of attention, you know, like growing up, you know, he's not popular and shit like that, and, you know, he's just not, but ironically, he becomes famous, and he gets a little attention, and I think he was looking for something, and he still wasn't satisfied. And he's just one of those people who just, you know, fucking snapped. Trying to figure out if I can word this correctly. Just like, it's so weird and so creepy. I hope y'all don't see my ashy elbows and my knuckles. But yeah, that Elliot Rodgers guy, I've heard about him a lot, because I stay on fucking YouTube, and I could have sworn he was stalking somebody, you know what I mean? I thought he was stalking somebody, but other than that, like, list isn't really that, you know, interesting. Whatever. Anyway, so I guess that was the reaction. It wasn't all that cool. It wasn't nothing really, you know, to be shocked by. Like, when I react to something, I want it to be interesting, and I don't want it to be something that is uploadable, because if I upload this and I don't think it's interesting, then y'all are gonna think it's interesting, and we just wasted 10 minutes of our fucking time. So, alright, I guess I'll edit this shit in. On to the next video.